on, guys? Today is June 2nd, Christopher and I's 6-year anniversary, and 1 day out from the show, so it's a good day. I'm at CVS right now waiting in the drive-thru. Yeah, after I do this, I have officially done everything. I just have to double check and make sure I have everything. So, see you guys. I just showered and it's bittersweet because this is the last time I'm gonna feel clean until very, very, very late Saturday night. I'm gonna smell so bad tomorrow and feel so gross. That's like, seriously, I love everything about competing except for how disgusting you feel. I still have to cook my chicken, so I'm gonna change and put stuff in my hair and make my chicken. And then it's like 12:35, so I have, this towel is weighing my head down, man. I have 2 hours and then we're on the road. Oh, crazy. So I use this detangler. It's the bomb. It's a 10. It is the bomb, but it's called It's a 10. Just spray it all around. Makes it so much easier to brush through your hair. And then this It's a 10 stuff is my root lifter to give it some volume. Shake it out and then spray it on my root. And we done.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips. But I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back.
Alrighty guys, so I'm sure you can tell I just got spray tan, so I'm super, super dark. This is my view from the hotel, which that's the Dayton Convention Center, so really close walk to the show tomorrow. I still have to go check in because we have to put our bottoms on so they can check them to make sure I'm not like wearing a thong basically. And check-ins opened at 5, which is right when I got my spray tan, and I didn't want to put my suit on right away over my spray and mess it up. But it's looking real dark. I'm just waiting on them to bring up a microwave for me so I don't have to eat all my meals cold. And then I'm gonna eat, I have a cup of oats, which, can we talk, like that is a lot. So excited. And then I also have flank and chicken. And then this is my stash of like everything. I literally just put my camera away and they came with the microwave. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my whole cup of oats. I'm so excited. And then I didn't do the Q&A on the way here because the RV was very loud on the inside during the drive, and I feel like you couldn't have heard me. So I'm gonna sit down and do the Q&A after I go check in, after I eat. This one a little bit. All right guys, Q&A time. Not only with me, but with my Faja, because he's here hanging out with me.
Hanging out.
Hanging out. We decided we should have done this Q&A when we were walking around outside.
Yeah.
Because there was literally nothing else to do outside. Over half the buildings here are vacant. But anyway, so yeah, Q&A. Let's get to the questions. All right, most important question first. Favorite flavor Halo Top?
Vanilla.
Just plain vanilla?
Hard to beat a good vanilla.
How do you like the caramel?
Caramel's pretty good.
Caramel has like actual caramel swirls through it. It's pretty good. The peanut butter's good. My favorite is the chocolate almond crunch.
Birthday cake.
And the oatmeal's good. So you like the vanilla ones.
Yeah. Hard to beat a good vanilla.
What's been your biggest challenge during this prep? I don't know. What do you think my biggest challenge has been this? I had a hard time thinking of it.
I don't think you really had one.
I know, me neither.
After the first show.
I know that's not the answer that you guys want, but I really did have a pretty easy time.
Yeah. After the first show, I think things smoothed out a lot.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem. This is the main thing. I feel like most people are like, oh, the diet sucks. I already ate really healthy and I was already in the gym all the time, and that's why I decided to compete, because it was already very similar to my lifestyle, just to a more extreme level. So it really wasn't that difficult. I'm sure if I would have had a longer prep, that's the other thing, I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, so I wasn't dieting for like 20 weeks. I had like
But the food's not bad.
No, yeah, and the food's not bad.
It's good food. It's a lot of food.
He likes my food. Tell him about the pancakes.
Pancakes are killer.
Yeah. So the only thing that, like, towards the end of it, which I told you guys I was having a little bit of trouble with, was just the fact that after a certain amount of time you just get mentally fatigued of like always having to be thinking about your next step, and like, okay, so if someone invites you to go to a movie or just to go somewhere, like go on a hike or something, you have to plan ahead and think, okay, well, I have to eat 2 meals during that time, and like you just always have to be in diet mode. And that's the only thing I would say got kind of tricky, but that only started to bother me towards the end, like the last week, really. It went pretty well.
Yeah.
So that was a good question, though. I'm sorry, that's probably not the answer you were looking for, but that's just the truth. What sports did I play growing up? I did cheerleading, gymnastics. When I was like real young, I did DYA. But I mainly stuck with track and cheer. I did hurdles, and then I did competitive cheer. What sports did you do?
Baseball.
And he did motocross,
Yeah.
and he still basically did, well, no,
A lot of motorcycles.
a lot of motorcycles. He has a lot of toys. He's just a big kid.
Big kid.
Big kid. Oh, you actually might have a good answer for this, since you are a guy. I don't know if this is a serious question or like if they were asking us being sarcastic, because I think a guy asked this, but it's a valid point, so I'm still going to answer it. How do you cope with guys staring at you in the gym? Focus on what you're doing. Generally speaking, too, everyone's there for the same reason, that, and they're all focused on themselves. You might think someone's looking at you. It's the same thing with like being embarrassed in the gym. Just don't be. I know that's easier said than done, but everyone's focused on themselves.
Just do your thing.
Yeah, and especially if there is a creeper, which like definitely can happen. When I was going at night, there were definitely like 1 to 2 guys that were just there, like they would walk around and just stare at girls. Don't give them the satisfaction of paying attention to them. That's all they're looking for. So if you just continue on doing what you're doing and don't ever make eye contact with them, they'll give up because they realize they're not getting to you.
Or go at 5 in the morning.
Or go at 5 in the morning, and
Does the trick.
everyone that's there is very zoned in on their workout, so I promise you, you won't have any of those weird people. I love going in the morning now. It's fantastic. What motivates you to do what you do, and how do you stay driven? That's a good question. You answer that first.
So it's a passion. You believe in a healthy lifestyle. So it wasn't a dramatic change. You just tuned it up for the fitness shows, but
Yeah.
you always eat healthy and try and avoid really bad stuff to begin with. So it's just a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Choices. It's not, you're not giving up things, you're just choosing a different path.
Nailed it.
How do you fit in, like find time to do it or manage all
Yeah.
that school work? And
Yeah, so managing
But-
school, work, and gym.
busy people are more efficient.
Yeah, I do better when I'm busier, and that's like he and my mom both have owned their own business ever since I was a child, ever since I was born, and I've seen them work really, really hard, and they're always on the go, and I would say all of us
Yeah,
do better when you're busier, because you have to plan everything out, and you
Yeah.
have to have time set aside for each thing.
Yeah.
I don't like when I have a bunch of free time and it's just like a free-for-all as far as anything you do. I like having a schedule, and that's always how I've been. Best method for booty roundness and size: heavy weights, low reps, or low weights, more reps, or a combo? I would say a combo. It's just like any other muscle group. You have to work every part of the muscle. Like your shoulders, you have to do the front, middle, and rear delt. You can't just constantly do lateral raises and expect them to get this like tremendous roundness to them. Same thing with your glute. Incorporate like on your leg day, do leg and glute days, do glute only workouts as well, and as long as you work every part of the muscle, you'll get a very good shape to it, and that goes for every muscle. You agree? What's a quick way to lose fat in your stomach? I'm really sorry to tell you there's no quick way. You just have to
make better choices.
Make better choices, stay consistent with your workouts, eating healthy, and your diet is like 80%, like 90% of what results you're gonna see. If you're eating like crap, but you're working out all the time, it's gonna be really hard and take a long time for you to see anything.
Right, like what you said before, you can't outwork a bad diet.
Yeah, at
all. So you gotta make better choices, and it comes a lot easier.
I'm a firm believer in like he's doing this. Like he hasn't joined a gym or anything, but he's started through my prep. He's also been eating a lot healthier, and you've lost like.
Yeah, and people notice, and they're like, "Wow, you've lost."
He's lost like a significant amount of weight through my
diet.
prep.
So again, it's really just make better choices, and I mean, you don't feel like you change your lifestyle. You'll have more energy.
Oh, 100%.
So then that helps with the management thing, and like, how do you 100%. Get so much done, or how can you? Well, because you're not like
your body's not mad at you all the time.
Right? Yeah, it's a big difference.
I already talked about this. Everyone wants to know what's in my jug. I just use Crystal Light and put my BCAAs in there. There's no like magic combination. Just do whatever tastes good to you. I have raspberry lemonade, and I have like 3 different BCAAs right now that I'm mixing with it. I drink 2 gallons a day, so I'm just constantly trying to switch up the flavor so I don't get sick of it. What protein do I use? PE Science. I get a lot of questions about how much cardio do I do right now, because I'm obviously, like I said, at the other extreme trying to get to a crazy low body fat percentage. I'm doing a lot of cardio. How often do I do cardio in like my normal day-to-day life though?
Not a crazy amount.
No, I normally do cardio max like twice a week.
Right.
But I'm in the gym 5 to 6 days a week lifting. You can turn your training sessions, like your lifting sessions, into a cardio workout if you just have a shorter amount of time in between your sets. That's why I love training or like lifting so much, because you're burning fat and building muscle at the same time rather than just trying to burn fat and then you end up looking just really skinny instead of that like toned look that everyone wants to go for. You have to pick up some weights at some point in order to get a more muscular look. You can't just run all the time and expect to have these crazy defined glutes and hamstrings and shoulders and abs. You have to actually put some muscle on in order for the muscle to show.
Right, build muscle.
You can't just get really lean. All right. We're gonna end it there unless you have, is there another? I'm trying to think of like a commonly asked question.
No, I think they need to get queued up on some of the cool food choices.
Yeah, guys, I promise after the show.
Ask Bugger to do the food stuff. There's some of the stuff that you're not gonna believe it. It's pretty darn good. I'm
gonna make a lot of food videos and like full days of eating. Like I said, I haven't done that yet just because I buy my meal plans from Mike and I don't want to disrespect him, and like that's how he makes money. I'm not about to just
cooking some good
give all
stuff.
that.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, but like my exact meal plans, I'm not going to give out because people have been asking me for that.
No, but they need some items. You
definitely some
choices.
Fun like recipes and snacks, and like I'm doing a video over all the different kinds of protein pancakes I make.
Yeah, it's huge.
Those will be coming soon, I promise. Thank you for asking me questions. This is my first Q&A, and I definitely had fun doing it. Thank you for joining me. He's learned a lot through my prep as well. He's excited for me to be done as well.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go up to the lake. Guys, we're gonna do videos on how like workouts on the go, workouts on the boat. It's gonna be good. So we're gonna hang out, and I need to get some rest for tomorrow because tomorrow is show day. Trophy season.
Gotta bring home the hardware.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to put together a cool video of show day for tomorrow. Of tomorrow for whenever it gets posted. So thank you for asking questions. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the little bell notification thingamajig. And I'll see you guys later.
Now